tragedy with Sharon is the fact that he was destined or supposed to battle Ill Will in December.
Yeah.
And they put it in January 5th.
And then you seen the performance he had. And then you seen the performance he had. That's crazy.
You're right.
But it don't count for 2020.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
So I think that the combo here to have is Chef Trez and Sharon, and I think we should go right to category.
Because it's close as hell.
I think it's crazy close.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Strength of schedule, Chef Trez.
Now
Impact,
you
Chef
Yeah.
Trez. Consistency, Sharon. Sorry to do it without y'all.
Hello?
Am I right, though? All right.
Yeah.
I
Am
got.
bugging?
Wait, what did you say? You said strength of schedule for Chef Trez.
Trez.
You said impact for Chef Trez for sure.
Yeah.
Then you said
Consistency,
consistency.
Sharon.
And and I want to give Trez credit because technically he's got a loss, got 20 plus battles, so he's insanely consistent. But you don't get better than like what 8-0 or whatever that Sharon is. So I got Sharon for consistency as well.
Moments. That's a
Sharon got the bigger moments, but Trez has a lot. But I think
across 20.
I'm
and
gonna
even
go
rebuttals,
Sharon
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sharon though. With the
yeah.
If Sharon had the what was it versus Ilmac where there was the leak in the roof,
Carry the
right?
carry
and
his
he
reign.
said, that's Pat telling me to
Carry
carry on
his
his reign. And I know
reign,
that we're
yeah.
talking about the amount of moments, but yo, like
That was
Chef
a- that was-
Trez
that
don't
was a
got
big
nothing like
moment. That was a
that.
big
Nah,
That-
don't-
and that's difficult mid round end of the
Yeah.
you're in a master class and you have like a kind of a legendary.
Yeah.
One
you
of
know
his-
what I'm saying? Like moments
against a fire opponent too.
And
You know
Ilmac.
what I'm
I
saying?
like Trez's take 7 for the team.
Yes,
Rebuttal
like,
versus
T-top.
T-top.
That's what I was gonna say. That was a good one too.
Yeah.
He rebuttal versus Rock as well.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
no.
He-
Trez
he's
is
a
gonna
rebuttaler.
He had three of them things.
So
He
he
had-
gonna have 3 of them things.
He had
every
3 of them
battle.
things at the top of his first against Fonz.
Yeah.
You talked all this wing shit. You forgot about the drumstick. Like that's why I'm saying it's close, man. I might edge Sharon by a smidge. By a smidge. By a smidge.
Yeah, when I'm saying Sharon, I'm edging. It ain't clear at all. I'm edging.
I would edge
that,
Sharon in
2-2?
moments.
I'll give it to Sharon by that's just such a legendary. Chef Trez got more because he battled more, but the Pat carry on his reign, like sometimes we kind of have to reach for moments because not every battler really makes a legendary moment.
Yeah.
But Sharon's one of the few that I remember that carry on his reign. That I'll never forget it. Like that'll be easy.
And
for
as
me to
much as
call
we
no
talk
matter what.
about twerk on that Mass weekend, Sharon was
fire.
crazy.
Yeah,
Really
he
good.
told
Oh,
me-
yeah.
I
Like
caught it
before
international.
twerk, before
Took it international. We
Yeah.
catch it domestic.
Yeah, before twerk and them battles, Sharon was the.
I'm
performance
crazy.
of the
I'm
weekend.
crazy. I'm crazy enough to kill you and rich enough to get to fight the charge. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I got Sharon as well. So Sharon got consistency and moments.
Material.
Chef Trez got impact and strength of schedule. Material.
I love Trez's material. I love Sharon's material too. Trez material versus like I got so many quotables from Trez, man. It's ridiculous. Like even against like this lower scale battles, like on Body Bag Battle League, he battled Kid Chaos. Mr. Language Arts, I quit school, but I know every story got a body in it. Like he has like crazy stuff. Sending kids to the upper room, grown folks talking, and then against the one of his most quoted lines is, "I'm the one that put guns around Rock like Gilbert Arenas." Like he has a lot of.
That was versus Ab, right?
Versus Ab, he repeated it against Rock, and they cheered again. You feel me? The crunchy roll bar that he had against Preem, like he has so many
These are so
quotables.
close.
Like
These categories are
I was so
close.
invested in the cave, I had tunnel vision. Like
I almost wanna, and this sounds crazy because we're
And then we talking 2 rebuttalers too, so
Yeah,
they
nonstop.
both gave you extra material. You know what I'm saying? They both gave you.
I think we almost have to just vote because like the categories are so close. It's not getting
Because I'm gonna
easier
say,
with
because I'm
performance.
gonna say,
You might as well just vote
I
on
was
who
gonna
we
say
got,
Trez for
like,
material, but then I got Sharon for performance.
performance.
You know what I'm saying?
So we might as well vote on just who
Can
we
you
got
put
it
some
for.
extra stuff on this? Y'all gonna hate this take.
Yeah.
And it's just I think it's a conversation. This is debatable, right? Because if we're going past the criteria, how heavy is it that Chef Trez arguably beat both of the guys that y'all might have in your top
And
three?
number 1 and number 2 because he cleared
Your
Rock,
top 3.
and I think him and Ab is a debatable.
It's
battle.
close.
Debatable. I
It's
had
close.
Chef Trez in the first. I think the second is debatable. Y'all might hear it. Y'all might
I
hear
got
it.
Ab.
Yeah. So that's
I had Ab as well,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I had it's the
So that's
debate.
where. So that's
did
where.
did any of you guys? Because I think this is a key factor too. Did any of you guys have him beating Fonz, or did y'all find?
I had Fonz.
I had him beating Fonz.
I edged Fonz. I gave Fonz.
Yeah, it was another debatable type of battle though. Like you know what I'm saying. So for me, that's why I say when we go to strength of schedule, I feel like you say, man, we got A Ward on Chef Trez list. We got
It was a compliment battle.
compliment battle. Yeah, but Fonz on this list, Tay Roc on this list. You know what I'm saying? Av on this list.
It's tough because
you know what I mean.
It's tough because if I'm going by individual case outside of the criteria, I am walking away saying, you know, Sharon didn't really take no blemishes, and as much as I love Trez this year, the T-top battle, he was on the highlight. He was on the receiving end of a highlight
He
reel.
wasn't even. Yeah, but here's my thing: is when you go through it.
He went to Los Preme
and
NI
it's just-
battle.
Yo, he battled.
It was
Fonz,
short.
He battled Fonz and Los Preme within 24 hours
Facts.
of each other.
Facts.
And they, both of those
And did a
battles
Crucible
are
fill-in,
like
too.
that.
And did a
So,
Crucible
yo,
fill-in,
I got
too.
him beating Kid Chaos, Los Preme. Him and Fonz is crazy. I had him winning. He beat Charlie Clips, little lackluster.
XL.
He beat Coach Corleone.
thought
He
he
beat
beat Monster
XL.
U-Dub, too.
He beat Tay Roc 3-0. You know what I'm saying? And then him and Av is a debatable fight. I got him losing. I might have Chef Trez.
He showed up last minute for the battle keys for Rock.
Yeah.
Just pulled up with bars. you know
Even
what
with
I'm
that
saying?
even with that T-top loss, which he's not bad in, that was just T-top crazy performance. I got too much respect for what Chef Trez did with about 20 plus battles, man. It's too many W's. It's too many moments.
I feel like it's so many. It's a lot of battles. It's a lot of battles mixed in with the fact that he still had great performances. You know what I'm saying? I think
He was
that
doing side
and
quests while also
exactly. I
crazy.
think sometimes you like people get lost in realizing how tough that is. Like you said, 2 battles within 24 hours is tough. It's tough to
3. He battled Crucible
it's tough to battle one time in a month. You know what I'm saying? And be prepared. You know what I mean? So to have that many battles and 3 in a weekend, and then nobody's like you getting smoked. It ain't like you out there embarrassing. You ain't like the fact that he freestyles. I think people look at it like, oh, I mean, he come, but that's tough too. To have
makes it look easy.
It make it look easy to have good freestyle material. So him and Sharon as well, because he freestyles a lot and brings in fire material. But I feel like this one comes down to quantity for me, just on some like because they both had great moments, they both had things, but it's like Chef Trez just probably did a little bit more with some of those side missions, like still taking on some of them dudes in their backyard, like a Los Preme and I battle. You know what I'm saying? Going somewhere like battling some of these up and coming dudes where they at like Wise and stuff. Like me go holler at y'all too. Even though I'm taking on these big battles, I'm gonna still go where it's grimy at. You know what I mean? Where the fans might not be watching all these battles, but I still gotta give 100%. You know what I mean?
Battles that are as crazy as this one.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like he still give you A1 material. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to.
XL battle was good too.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna put my vote for Sharon right here.
I got Sharon at 5.
I got Sharon at
and I got
5.
Chef Trez at 4. Chilla, how you feeling about it?
Amen. We don't get ready to debate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think the quantity is the difference for me. You know what I'm saying? Like as somebody that has done 18, 20, 22 battles in a year.
I'm just trying to pick up certain words.
Quantity
Like,
along with
yeah.
quality
Yeah,
performances.
yeah.
Not
Consistency.
strictly quantity.
Right.
But even more than that, I think the fact that Trez does have a battle with Av, does have a battle with Tay Roc on his resume for the year, that to me is the other deciding factor. So I would put Trez over Sharon.
All right, so that leaves us with 3 spots. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think we could do it pretty simply because I have thought Cody is a 2-man race for quite some time. But if anybody has any objections, let me know. I think we could put Swamp at 3.
For me as well.
Yeah, for me.
I disagree. I think Swamp has a case for number 1.
All right, but where do you got him, Riddler?
It's not about where I got him. It's just he has.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying number 3. I'm saying he top 3. So I'm saying Sharon and then Trez.
Yeah.
Sharon and Trez
So
5
I'm
and 4.
saying at 3 though.
Okay.
I'm proposing Swamp
Okay.
at number 3, like third.
Yeah, it's down to Rocket Ave for me.
Yeah, I feel
For
the
me.
same way.
Does the room agree? Before I.
I mean, I had Swamp at 3 as well too, so it's pretty much on Geechee and Mr. Black over here.
Man, it's like I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be.
We'll talk about Swamp
Yeah.
too. We're not- it's not
We ain't
disrespect.
gonna
He's
disrespect him.
third.
No. Hell no. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we said it because
First and foremost, when we talk about Swamp's year, I mean, I think that, you know, for him to have the schedule that he had, right? Because it was, when it comes to the 3-round battles, he had Averb, Hustle, Rex, 40 Bars, and Calico. He handled it like a traditional top tier is supposed to handle it. He
Yeah.
go in there and handle business. Every performance in those 3-round battles, good. Grudge match versus Averb, what did he do? Have one of the best perform. the best performance on the card against
Swamp
Averb.
destroyed the spaces. There was a new hierarchy in power. This is why these other people in spaces are good now because he didn't move
said
things
Verb
out
on a
respectfully.
Yeah, man.
Respectfully,
The-
that was a
Wow.
that's mega
Impact.
impactful.
He did that on Chrome. He goes
Verb
to
ain't rap since.
right. No, well, you gotta match up
Yeah,
with him. But he did that on Chrome, right? He goes to URL, battles the reigning Wody on Gnome, has a great performance there, right?
The best bounce back since KCJ. We said he didn't have it figured out. Look what he figured out and then wrote the book again. And just
I
says,
was the
"Look,
black sheep in my family, so they could eat
Say-
lamb chops.
Come on, man.
That's good as hell.
45 running with a
Keep
felony.
going.
I'm gonna get some lamb chops when I leave here. Shout out, shout out Swamp, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Okay,
Swamp.
boom. Then Rex, crazy run. Bags and Bodies, one of the biggest stages you could be on, right?
Talk about a second round of drug talk.
Second round. People were saying, oh, Swamp is going to be down the round already because drug talk in the second round.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
Come on. He took the second round against Rex. And then on top of that, he showcased crowd control. He showcased pacing. He showcased a bunch of different things you need to do to perform on that stage against a veteran Rex that was in his bag in that battle. So having win in that one. 40 bars battle, right? She didn't show up how she was supposed to, but it didn't matter because he showed up how he was supposed to and handle
I
business in
disagree.
that
He was
one.
okay.
I disagree.
You didn't like him? You didn't like his performance?
No, he even admits it during the battle.
He-
says,
he wasn't that good versus
You
Wally.
lucky this or you lucky that.
Okay.
You messing my Cody around, whatever. I thought he was good. I thought he was solid, though. I thought
Okay.
he was solid.
Okay.
He was
Serviceable.
bad, but he was
Serviceable.
okay.
Okay, he was
Wait,
solid.
let's
All right.
let's compare to what he did versus 40 to like what he did versus Calico, what he did to versus
Okay,
Averb.
gotcha.
You can see the difference
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Swamps.
yeah.
That's
He
what I'm
took,
trying
he
to say.
took Calico in Detroit.
It had a good. I think that battle's debatable. If you have
I think it's
Calico
debatable as
winning,
well.
if you have Calico winning, I understand that. But I genuinely think there's a case for Swamp first and third, and I low key edged him first and third. But if you have Calico in the first two, I
That
can't
was
be
a
mad at that.
dangerous
That's
situation
debatable,
against
yeah.
a very good
And
Calico.
that's one of the
One
best
of the
battles
best
of the year,
Calico
mine,
since
too.
I don't know when.
I had Cal 2-1 edge.
that's
I ain't
tough.
gonna lie, but like I got Swamp first and third. I think it's like more. Than
Yeah,
Put
Like-
him in 3.
Like one of the best. One his grudge.
Glove don't fit, Judge. Don't fit.
One of the best rounds of the night on dang, I'll talk too much. Brain fart. one of the best rounds of the night on Power Moves, right? The great battle with Calico in Michigan, so road game 2, beating the reigning Wody in my opinion, gave Rex one of his first clear losses of the year in 3
Slowed him
round
down.
battles. And then I mean when I look at just the like even if you want to say his strength of schedule is not that long, he still gives you like a pretty good. Now granted, I will say he did mess up in the Sheed battle one round.
Yeah,
I'm not
one
gonna put
round,
too
one
much stock
round.
in that, but because we're here, we gotta talk about everything, right? He also had a 3-round battle against Project Prime. Had a little stumble in that, but I still had him winning that as well too. But against the perennial battles or the playoff battles, as we said,
Great work.
same person in real life that he is on the internet. like
Yeah, I'm just saying.
he told you he was gonna win, and he went in there and did that.
He went crazy, man. He had a good year, man. He had a great year. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even
See how
good. He
y'all
had a
chop
great
this
year. You
up.
know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you said, man, like he went in Detroit versus a legend. You know what I'm saying? Calico and left out with a debatable whether you got him winning or losing. He gave you a great 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Had another legend early on in the year with Averb. Got the win there, you know what I'm saying, in a grudge match. You know what I'm saying, like highly anticipated grudge match at that. You know what I'm saying. Another person that's on this list, Miss Hustle, great battle. You know what I'm saying. Rex on this list, great battle, wins. You know what I'm saying. So I feel like he battled some names that's on this list and has some good W's. But if we break it down, we only down to 3, and it's Tay Roc and his Av left as well. And we get to breaking down the criterias and stuff. Like I think, like this might be where the buck stops for my boy Swamp. You know what I'm saying right here. Not, you know what I mean? Because when I look at a year like Av and a year like Tay Roc, I feel like they still did just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like he has some because the same things he did is some things that they did as well. They got good battles on the road, battles in other people's backyards. You know what I'm saying? We just gave credit for Chef Trez doing something that, I mean, we ain't got to this part yet, but we talking about a Tay Roc who did 2 battles in a weekend versus and judge battles at that. You know what I mean? So then we got Av who clearly got wins versus some of the toughest competition on this list. We talking, you know what I mean? We talking about like no even debate. Like, nah, that's a 30 for Av, 2-1 clear Av. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, for me, like Swamp, he had a great year, but I can't put him over Av or Rock.
Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah,
I got
man.
him at 3.
I do.
Yeah. And I just love, and I gotta give him more credit. I just love the major appearances he made across multiple leagues, like Gnome, Miami Knights, Power Moves, Winter Madness. So the closeout, he was on every one of the big outside of Massacre. He was on all the major cards you can name.
And if I do got to hold one little thing against him that puts him outside of 1 and 2, some of his smaller league work, I had him losing to Sheet Happens in the 1 round on OSBL. Battle Project Prime, I think it was. He stumbled a bit. And it's kind of what I said earlier, regular season games, we all like, sometimes you're not. The Project Prime battle was not going to determine if you're Cody or not. You know what I mean? But with the way that these other two performed, I just feel comfortable putting him at 3. But listen, Swamp top tier. He's been top tier since 2022, and I know that there was some power, some voices in our culture that tried to hold him back with necessary voices that he silenced for over a year from rapping. You know what I'm saying? But these are legacy fights. This would be in top tier.
Talking to you, Verb.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that guy. So. I got Swamp at 3 very respectfully with an elite year, man.
Same.
So.
Same.
Okay, you can do this one, Geechee. It's the last one, other than the main one.
Body of the year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get the most controversial. You know what I'm saying? How did it end up like that? Because Chilla grabbed the left one, so he didn't know. Like, how this happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true that.
I don't know. I got a couple people that could have been body of the year, man. I don't know. This
Should be a few on
there's
this.
a couple of them on here, man. Some good battles, man. Let's see how we do this, man. Don't get mad at us, man. If you got bodied.
If fan voted, by the way.
Fan voted.
damn.
Damn, it's a lot of people on here that got bodied, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just tell y'all who was on the list for it, man. You know what I'm saying? John the Don caught a body over Calico. He was on there. A Ward caught a body over Thesaurus. He was on there. Av caught a body over Big T. Was on there. Coffee caught a body over Jade. She was on there. Miss Hustle caught a body over Chess. Damn, Chess, you on here again? Because Bill Collector caught a body over Chess. He was on there. Easy the Block Captain came in 3rd place with the body over Ill Will. Tay Roc came in 2nd with the body over Reed Dollars. And the winner for body of the year was New Jersey Twerk versus Big K with 60% of the votes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So look at that. Performance of the year and body of the year.
That's why he landed where he landed,
that's why
ladies
he
and
landed
gentlemen.
where he
That's why he landed where he landed.
Big K is really about 70% of the
Before we get into the top 2, we said in the beginning that we probably would use EK as a vote. Do you want to go? How you want to do your vote? Do you? Because I don't want to put you last either, though. I don't want to put you last. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go in the? How you want to do this?
You just need my top 2 out of these 2?
Just top 2. I can just give you the slip, Chris. You can just re-examine it again.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. It's when we get down to the nitty gritty. It's the one right here. Yeah. And I'm going to say something, man, to the people watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever win, man, salute to them. But I'm disappointed in the fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like every year, man, you know what I'm saying? This started off, man, you know what I'm saying? Jay Black will put his money up. People would go from you, man. We get it up to at least 10. It might land around 7, 8, man. But y'all fans, man, y'all, the people in the culture too, the battlers, man, y'all could, man, y'all ain't sharing it. Y'all ain't going hard. Y'all not doing nothing to try to make it get to that. But y'all want to win it, and it don't seem like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an award that's prestigious. It means something. The money, I'm not saying that's everything, but I'm saying, like, if you get the fans behind it, man, we got millions of fans in this culture, man. You get all of them to just vote and put $1, we can reach an amazing amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many people, something healthy, you know what I mean? So, like, man, like, for this last year, like, I got some proposals, like I said, man, I want it to be a certain way because I want y'all to fight for it, go for it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like the top 6 in a tournament, something, you know what I mean? Where y'all put y'all money up and we do an event and you got something and the winner take the pot, man, because it's like, I want y'all to understand, man, that this going away is going to hurt the culture more than help it, man, because this is needed. These panel discussions is needed. These belts is needed. This was dope. It's something that I hold dearly. I'm pretty sure Chilla do as well. Like, man, my belts is hung up in the crib. The kids and the family come and look at it, and it means something. The rings and all of that, man. Like, to me, I feel like, man, this last year, y'all definitely should go hard, man. I salute to the battlers that's trying to win it this year, man. But let's figure it out, man. Even if some of the battlers all put up 500 ourselves at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? If your name is in it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But like definitely, man, I feel like y'all should have went a lot harder promoting it, went a lot harder, you know what I'm saying, putting the information out there for the fans and stuff like that, man. Because it's definitely, man, whoever went out of Av and Rock, they both had an amazing year. You know what I'm saying? Amazing year. And not saying they need the extra bread or none of that, but just saying they deserve to be really crowned that champion the way that they were supposed to, man. And that falls on the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Not them.
Okay. All right, you good?
Yeah,
100%.
I need to put the microphone for 2 seconds.
Okay. Oh, you can take my seat. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be quick. We starting off with the vote.
Yes. Thank you for letting me join. Simply put, just from a battle rap perspective, like I think me and Geechie speak about this a lot, and I like how you guys have it categorized in terms of impact, consistency, and strength of schedule. The difference to me when I look at Tay Roc and Av's year is the strength of schedule, and a lot of times we relegate that to who they're battling. But as a battler, when you book a battle and you're preparing for another battle, it feels like you put this backpack on, and when the days get closer, the backpack gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and like starts cutting into your shoulders. Av had 2 months where he battled twice in a month, May and September. Tay Roc had 3 months where he battled 3 times. Dog, when you realize how much rest you just don't get at all, I know I'm giving heavy emphasis to the strength of schedule because of the volume of when he's doing it, but when you add in the Jerry West versus Jazz the Rapper versus a couple URL big battles, the combination of the frequency of Tay Roc's battles with the impact for me, it's really hard for me to put him at anything but #1 this year. This is coming from someone who, I think me and Geechie talk about this a lot. I fucking hate name flips. I hate them. I was watching Tay Roc versus Bill Collector, and Tay Roc was like 90% name flips. And I was like, holy shit, I hate these. But I'm like, this nigga is still on like his 87th name flip in the 3rd round. So no matter preference, I'm like, you're still pinning at a high level. One more anecdote just to like solidify my vote for Tay Roc as 2024 champion. I was outside of down the street in Boston for the Mass card, going over rounds for like City Towers, and Tay Roc was out there miming. I was like, bro, you want to go over rounds? He's like, yeah, let's do it. And he started, and I was like, still for his Big K shit. It was like a 7-minute round. And I was like, bro, in terms of and he was just coming off of 2 recent battles. I mean, again, we weigh one specific category a little too much, but how prolific Roc has been with the length of rounds he's rapped, with the amount of battles, and still the output of quality performances and like big moments in the year, my vote would be Tay Roc is our champion. I'm out of here.
Well said. Well said.
One vote for Tay Roc. One vote for
Well
Tay
said.
Roc.
Wow. So 12.5% in favor of Tay Roc now. Who wants to go next? We can't debate. We can't try to pitch him off that 12.5%.
Yeah.
So it's not
Are
solidified.
we doing like just open cases first?
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I mean, I feel like Tay Roc has probably had the most impact out of any battler this year. Since he declared that this year was his, he's been outside in every battle, making it known that this belt is his. You know what I'm saying? I think he has the most moments out of any battler this year as well too. Crazy strength of schedule, as EK mentioned, in terms of volume, but also the names to match too. And then to speak to that strength of schedule, one thing that EK didn't mention was this man had 2 judge wins over Loso and A-Ward in the same year.
Same weekend.
Same weekend, pardon me. Same weekend. So within the same weekend or whatever, battled Marv in Detroit, Jerry West on Gnome, which he was given a shot, but like that Jerry West was well rested as well too. Has a Gnome appearance, SM appearance, Massacre appearance, headline The Riot, headline URL, headline King of the Dot on his debut. And he has a bunch of impactful battles with the Big K battle, the A-Ward battle, the Jazz battle, Bill Collector. And then even outside of like the battles where like it's expected to be a great battle, he also has the Redollars in Philly where he was top 3 in body of the year. Dominant win over Bankhead in his backyard. Sirius Jones, a battle that kind of doesn't really get mentioned a lot, but I thought he had a clear win there too. He just has a lot of work, man. He has a lot of work, and honestly, I feel like this is his like he's had a career renaissance since like post Daylight, in my opinion, post Mook, but like he just went into overdrive even more. But when I look on the other
There we
side,
go. There's that way for the butt. The butt. There we go. There we go.
So I think a lot of people they zone in on Roc's year and say that he has a lot of work, but I feel like Av has a lot of work too in 3-round capacity. Marv won, Don Marino, Rosenberg, Big T, the J2 1-rounder, which he filled in for Roc for that battle as well too. It's funny how that works. Howell to Don grudge match, Chef Trez, 40 bars, A Ward hustle. He has a lot of work too, and the main thing here is consistency. Undefeated for the year, highly dependable, a guy that you know is going to take a round clear, probably take the battle clear. I look at his great battle. Like the one thing I look at is the dominance he showed in the battle, people that he was supposed to beat, but that didn't change once he went against those top names. When he went against an A Ward, or he went against a Hollow, or he went against a Chef Trez, his production went up actually. Like you found his best material and best performances in those moments as well too. And then you're talking about just a litany of quotables, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then his two best performances are against the people that are like the best on his resume. Yeah. Like I said, one of the most consistent battlers, did not have one choke on the year, regardless of the production. In my opinion, I know this is a hard statement, but I feel like he has some of the best material all year. We talked about Twerk, we talked about Nitty. I feel like you can make the argument that Av has some of the best material all year.
That's a fact.
And then you have to talk about performance, right? When you can go on a stage in front of thousands of people against one of the most anticipated battles for him in quite some time and make that look like a cakewalk after the first round, like what are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is a tough case, but for me personally, when I did criteria, right? I edged Roc, or not edge. I gave Roc strength of schedule, right? I gave Av material.
Okay.
I gave Roc moments.
Okay.
I gave Roc impact.
Okay.
I gave Av material, or I gave Av consistency.
Yeah.
And then performance, I gave a slight edge to Av. A slight edge because when you think about it, on a big stage, right, where you're actually required to be performative, I think that he had a better. I think that A-Ward performance is better than all of Roc's performances, where you're required to perform on a stage. So it comes down to a 3-3 split, and for me personally, I edged Av for champion of the year, but I'm not opposed to you.
Flipping.
Yeah.
Again, we're gonna debate here. Last year, we felt like the complaint was we didn't have much debate.
Yeah.
So it's 12.5 on each side, but that can flip while we have this conversation.
Yeah.
So it's even. It's 1-1 for both sides for right now.
That's tough.
Who wants to? Do you want to go, Geechee? How you want to do this?
I'm gonna talk a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about it, because I see like the debate is tough, man. Like you said, man, Av, man, you know what I'm saying, like the year he had, like even when you talk about the names, man, just names alone, he battled some of the top names in the culture this year. He got some of those matches he been asking for, A Ward, Hollow to Don, you know what I'm saying, Big T, some of those battles he, you know what I mean, that he was trying to get. Marv won. 40 bars, you know, he did what he was supposed to do. Tay Roc, same way, man. Like, I feel like Tay Roc is going to always kind of run out of people to battle because he done battled everybody too. You know what I'm saying? So the fact he still found ways to get some big matchups this year and deliver, you know what I'm saying? I think that goes to, like, you know, him being a legend, because he still showed up and made battles that you probably didn't expect, you know what I'm saying, to be that crazy. Ended up being that crazy. Like you said, man, 2 battles in a weekend versus Loso and A Ward, and both of those dudes is formidable opponents, fire battlers. Like, it's not easy to beat those dudes without having to do it back to back, but to get judges wins over them, that shit is tough. Now, when you get down to looking at some of the matchups that they had that was similar, you get A Ward versus Roc. It was a judge win for Roc in a probably a closer battle than Av, who kind of dominated A Ward. Same with the Chef Trez. You got Av, who got a closer battle, maybe debatable win versus Trez, when you get Trez, who got more of a clear win versus Roc to some people. You know what I mean? Then you get this, so you get to nitpicking kind of like that in those situations, to where it's like, damn, man, like where do you go? For me, I started looking at it just from both, like you said, being a battler, where it's like, you can say a lot of these battles that could be lost, like you said, man. You could say Chef Trez was a loss for Roc. You could say Jazz the Rapper was a loss for Roc. You know what I'm saying? But then when you look at it, it's like you still getting great material from Tay Roc after having a year of back-to-back 3 times in a month battles, doing that 3 different times this year in 3 different months. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy to do. It's not easy to do by a long shot, man. Like, because like you said, the toll it takes on your body to have that mental to think of 9 rounds. Like, you got 3 battles that month. I gotta be on point. Then when you at the spot where Tay Roc is at, I feel like earlier in the year he announced he was going for champion of the year, and every battle was tougher for him. It was a champion fight every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And no knock to Av, because that's my brother as well. He's one of the dopest. But I feel like later on he's already a tough dude to beat. But I'm saying, like, I don't know if every battle was showing up thinking like, I'm gonna try to knock you off for being champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like,
target on the
it
back
was
for
a
Tay Roc.
target on the back for Tay Roc. Like, people was trying to stop him. Jazz will tell you herself, she was trying to stop him. Trez, they was trying, like, let me try to get him, let me knock him off. Everybody saying I'm battling the champion of the year before he was even crowned. So he was going up against some people that was really trying to kill him in those battles. So I feel like he stood tall, even on the battles that you felt like he lost. He still gave you crazy material. You know what I'm saying? He still gave you crazy battles. He still gave you, like, replay value. That's why you say the things like impact and moments. He still gave us that. You know what I'm saying? Performance that's up and down as well, because he has some of his best performances this year too. But you also got to have, like, on the other end, who performed some of his best that he ever performed his whole career. This might be Av's best year. You know what I'm saying? On paper, in battle rap, everything, like coming up into it, this might be Av's best year on paper. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of still split right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no name right this second. I came in here with a name, and I'm still split though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing them nuances in the air to see if y'all catch some of where y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
Chilla, hold on. Chilla, you want to go? I can go now if you want.
No, I'm good. So I think EK. I think everybody has made some really good points. I think EK, Geechee, and I, as battlers, I think our perspectives are a little bit different in terms of like strength of schedule / like workload, right? Is one part of it. The other part of it for me is like, if I look at every battle on Tay Roc's resume, how many of those battles are headlining battles? Because that matters to me. That matters to me, right? Because with all due respect to Av, who had an incredible year, right? Roc versus Bankhead, you are carrying that event, right? Roc versus A-Ward, shout out to Riot, you are carrying that event. Roc versus Big K, potentially one of the best events of the year, you're carrying that event, right? And when I look at Av's resume, I say, how many of these is Av headlining? Is Mass 6 without Tay Roc? Okay. Is Power Moves still Power Moves without Av?
Oh, wow.
I mean, it probably isn't still power.
That's why you need battlers on the panel.
Y'all have battle
You
rappers.
need battlers on the panel.
Y'all have battle rappers.
Still have A-Ward
We
twerk.
ain't say shit yet.
Yeah, but
Right?
I will have to say,
If that battle is instead
I think-
A-Ward versus Swamp.
I think Roc plays a more key factor to Mass 6 than Av plays to Power Moves, but Av was the second best performer on Power Moves. Like, he's a big reason Power Moves was the event it was.
On paper, if that is A-Ward versus Swamp,
It's more replaceable, is what you're saying. Like,
what I'm saying is Mass 6 is not Mass 6 without Roc. I'm saying the Black Ice Cartel card is not what it is
Right.
without Roc versus
He-
Bankhead.
it's
I'm
sold
saying
around
the Battle
him.
Academy card without
I get
Roc
that.
versus Reed
Yeah,
isn't what
he's
it
the
was.
main attraction of the card. Yeah.
And to me, and maybe this is just a battler standpoint, Geechee knows what I'm talking about as a frequent headliner, but there's a pressure. There's a this kind of feeds into the people having a bullseye on Tay Roc, not only because he announced he was going for champion of the year, but because he's Tay Roc. Tay Roc is taking losses because people are having their best performances against him because of who he is. If you ask A Ward about his Av performance, he's like, I wasn't really motivated. You don't get that with Tay Roc. Who stands in front of Tay Roc and says...
I wouldn't want to shoot Av for that, though. I see what you're saying now.
But right, but that you know, again, for me, that speaks to
the respect you get from your peers. Like that's how the
Right.
battlers, the rest of the rappers are viewing you. Like you're,
right.
You know what I'm saying, LeBron
and
right
again,
now,
that's not Av's fault, right? Av had an incredible year. He's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Av is my guy. He had an incredible year. I'm just saying from a battler standpoint, when I look at those things and I consider those things, it's really hard for me to look at 2024 without Tay Roc. Like, that's kind of the simplest way I can put it. Take Tay Roc out of 2024 and take Av out of 2024. Which one looks the most different? Which one is the most jarring impact, right? And for me, with a loss to Trez or with a loss to Jazz, respectfully, it's still Tay Roc for me.
There we go.
For me. So my vote is for Tay Roc.
There we go.
My vote is for Tay Roc.
That's what's that? 12.
I guess I'll go back.
'Cause he-
Here.
'cause
You
he's
didn't get
up
your
there.
vote together,
Yeah,
right?
he's
Yeah, we
You end
gonna
up being last.
save it for
Yes.
last minute.
Good luck
That's a
with
different
that.
type of pressure, man.
Hey.
No, the fact is,
Geechie has it. He said he going last. Wow. Oh shit.
all right. So
Wait, before you go, this is what I'll do again, because there's a lot of in terms of how we did things last year, a lot of backlash. So even after we say what we say, and there's a percentage
Right,
attached to every name
conversation.
before we go to the fan vote, we will give ourselves a chance to change things.
Yeah.
Can I switch you off at this point? If I mention this, if I go against what Chilla said, if I disagree with you or agree with you, can I change them? So we're gonna give a chance to change things. We're gonna be a round of debates to change things, change perspectives.
Right.
But I'll let you go.
yeah.
Then I'll go. Then Geechie goes.
God, how tough is this? It's two different. I always say there's different paths to success in battle rap. I think that's a big thing. And you have Rock, who I love strength of schedule. I love tough fights. And I know Rock said last year, like, and a lot of battlers do this. I feel like when they don't rank where they want to, they're like, I don't have anyone left to battle. And then he battled 20 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's got a lot of names in here. Bill Collector, A Ward, Loso, Sirius Jones, Big K, Jazz the Rapper, Reed Dollars, etc., etc. And the thing is, I got him winning like a lot. I know people are going to point out the Chef Trez and the Jazz the Rapper battles, which I don't have him winning around between those two battles, so obviously that's humongous and could be my deciding point, you know what I mean? But Bill Collector, top 3 battle of the year, I had him winning versus Bill Collector. I don't even think it's all that debatable. I get people do debate it, but I had Tay Roc winning the first and the second round of that battle, and he caught a crazy Bill Collector. He probably got the best version of Loso. Loso kind of been struggling most of the year. He battles Tay Roc, all of a sudden he looks incredible. Second and third, yeah, my apologies, I said that wrong.
Yeah. Bill had a crazy.
First, Bill won the first round, no debate, and then Rock came back with the
Running through windows.
Jumping Bill win,
Running
yeah.
through windows.
Oh my God. So I had him winning that battle. He beat Sirius Jones. He has performance of the night in a lot of battles here. Bank had performance of the night. Prep was it's a one rounder versus Prep, but like the performance he gave is really what sells that Battle Academy card. Like he treated everything like the same level. He got the best low. So I had him be one judge. I also had him winning the battle personally. I had him lose an award, but then he ended up winning that battle judge. You know what I'm saying? Jerry West beat Jerry West coming off of the DNA battle as well. I had him barely edging the battle versus Big K. I will say now I hated the time gauging he did, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that he rapped 10 minutes each round, actually, especially since Big K is probably way more efficient. I'm not mad at anyone that has K. I think that age is in his favor. One of the bodies of the year versus Reed Dollars, beat Marvin Detroit in my opinion. So it's a lot of incredible work, but Av was pretty much perfect. You know what I'm saying? You cannot with the schedule, and I will say the first half of Av's schedule, I know his big thing is like, I took Don Marino in his backyard. I took Big T in his backyard. You were going to beat Don Marino and Big T. Doesn't matter. You could have battled his grandma in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not losing to no damn Big T as much as you dress it up. But yo, his performance versus Big T is special.
Amazing.
His third round where he turned Chicago. Yo, I'd done more for Chicago than you, and everyone was like, damn. He might have done more for Chicago than him. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, he right.
Rosenberg Raw killed him. Don Marino, I got him losing the first in a few of these. That's another thing. People saying he didn't lose a round. He lost rounds. He lost quite a few first rounds, in my opinion. But I got him beating Marv, beating Don clear, beating Rose clear, Big T clear. He actually subs in for Tay Roc for the one-rounder for J2, which is just kind of funny considering the convo we're having. Clearly beats him. And then he got to the fights that really, for the lack of a better term, matter. Like, these are the heavyweight fights. When we talked about Bill and Big K, he had Hollow to Don, which, granted, I do think Hollow is taking a step back. And I said that a few times here in the panel, but that was a grudge match. That's one of the biggest matches. So how long do we say Av versus God tier? When are the God tiers going to take Av? When are they going to take Av? And then they took Av, and Av took him to school, man. You know what I'm saying? I know people give Hollow the first from the rewatch. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I have Av 3-0 in Hollow.
DVD, man?
I have. It was okay, and I know how it is with Hollow, man. People, his fan base don't want to let him lose anything, but he lost to Av. And it just is what it is. Him versus Chef Trez, the best fight that he got, and we talked about how great Chef Trez has been this year. He's a top 4 guy, right? I got him beating Chef Trez in the first and second round of the battle. Great Chef Trez at that. 40 bars on Queen of the Ring. Yes, edge in the second round. I got him winning the first round clear. Wait. I said that
Second and third.
Second and third.
I know what you mean.
I caught myself. We're talking so many rounds, man. It's hard up in this business.
Second and third.
It's hard. Yeah. But 40 bars, headliner on Queen of the Ring. I mean,
Judge win.
I know 40 been taking a lot of L's. This was no different. But Queen of the Ring headliner, you know what I'm saying? If it's going to be a dangerous version of her there. And then the A-Ward battle to me is just so potent because that was like a pick'em going in. That was a fight, man. He's the reason A-Ward isn't higher in this list. We be talking about A-Ward probably in the top 5, top 3. But Av happened to him, and Av happened to a lot of people this year. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, it's tough because I love the schedule that Roc took so much more. I think he's more impactful. And if I'm being real, if we went to the categories, Roc is going to beat him. And maybe in a sense, that's why Roc should be champion of the year. I think that he would get performance over him. He's just a better performer. You know what I'm saying? I think that he would get impact. He would get moments. He would get strength of schedule. So it's almost me going against the criteria in a sense. But I love winning in battle rap so much. We have lost that. So that's what made me fall in love with the sport is winners and losers. I like the sport side of it as much as I love the art. And I just can't ask that much more. I can't ask anything else of Av to do what he did. He was cleared shit across the board. So for me, by an edge, man. Like I said, it's going against the criteria, so it sounds crazy. But I just think Av had like a perfect year. What else are you going to do? So my vote for the 2024 champion of the year would go slightly to Av.
Hold on. Chilla Jones, Tay Roc, EK, Roc, Lang, Av, Smo, Av. It's on me and Geechee. I'll be your next vote right now. Shake my hand.
Spicy.
First and foremost, shout out to both of these battle rappers. We love what you're doing. We
Salute
love what y'all doing. The fact that it's this close, the fact that, as we have this conversation, in a sense, it's like splitting hairs. This is no knock to either one, no matter who wins. At the end of the day, I promise that. This is no malicious intent. This is no hate. We love y'all. But we got to do this when we position it towards you versus him for 1 and 2. You have to, you got to do things. You got to nitpick. You got to nitpick. I think I'll start with Av here. It's funny the way Tay Roc ends, Av starts, and that's Marv 1. I thought he was great versus Marv 1. I thought he was great versus Don Marino. The Rosenberg Raw battle was dope. I thought the Big T. I'm kind of repeating what y'all said in a sense, so I'll do it a little faster. The third round for him was phenomenal. I had him winning the second. I had him win 30. J2 won that one. Howard to Don in the trenches. Had him winning the second and third. Chef Trez. I thought that they're going to hate me for this. I thought that battle was debatable.
For sure.
I agree.
I thought it was I think the reason that the conversation isn't too much in favor of Chef Trez because Chef Trez be chilling. So Chef Trez not going to really say, I did this, I did that. Whereas Av is saying he haven't lost a round.
It's 50-50 on our LTVR poll. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got Chef Trez.
It was a debatable battle. But I still, with that in mind saying, I still have Av winning the battle debatably. The second and third round. The 40 bars battle had Av winning the second and third. Like you said, judged. A-Ward battle had Av winning the second and third. I thought the first round he kind of pivoted off the the shotgun shook situation not going down and taking the high blood pressure. He utilized that. Got the first round for me from A-Ward. Second and third, the hustle battle. Clinic in a sense, he got that battle as well. Gave Hustle a shot. Overall, for me, Av had a great year. I think it's dope. Only knock I would say is, and it's not even a knock to him, it kind of like going on what Chilla Jones said, the sense of danger. I got that with Chef Trez. And that I don't get that anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I think this reminds me of when GEECHI Gotti won champion year in I think 2021, where he had to do something to lose it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They debate him and A-Ward all the time. I feel like he beat Lux, said that on champion. Can you edit that out, please? I don't say that. I'm on LA, man. I'm in LA, man. He beat Lux. I thought he won a tournament. No, he factually won a tournament. So something had to happen. So what I'm saying is his first half of the year was that impactful. You have to catch up in a sense. And I feel like Av, for the most part, because of Tay Roc losing to Jazz, because Tay Roc losing to Chef Trez, clear both. I personally had Tay Roc beating Jazz in the third, debatably. But clear loss on both ends. And I feel like that's where the gap, in a sense, because there was a gap. Tay Roc had it in a hand like this. So when he's in the interview saying, I won, I'm about to do this, he had that right to say that. Nobody was close to him, and then he ran into Jazz. But can we speak on him running into Jazz for 10 seconds? Yeah. Right? Again, I'm not giving him credit for what Jazz did, right? But I'm here to say, that was a godly fucking Jazz. That was top two, top three performances of the entire year, women and men.
Thank you.
How many people were beating that? So what I'm saying is, Roc was good in that battle.
Facts. Yeah,
Roc actually had a good second and third. Yeah. That was arguably one of the better battles of the year. But the pure stain to me, the one that we're having this conversation, I know y'all brothers and all that gave stuff. So if you win or lose, we don't know yet. Chef Trez put the hurting on you, man. This is why we're having this full on Chef Trez. I think he got the chain as well, man. That's your fault for having the chain. Roc, respectfully, Roc, that's not me. Hey, listen, I didn't make that. Love, bro. Just saying. We're keeping it 1,000 here. End of the road. Chef Trez got that, and I feel like that was the true stain. That was the true hurt on his year. But with that being said, we got to bring up the good on Tay Roc's year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of danger to pivot or to go, or what Chilla Jones was saying, the sense of danger was at his neck every other day. Big K came for his head. Moments, in a sense of what he was doing within the battle, one of the best Big Ks. Changing the lights, he got the twerk, the Klishnikov, the hat off. What? One of the best Jazz ever. We're comparing A-Ward, and I do give Av a whole bunch of credit for what he did versus A-Ward. But also, too, if you're comparing the battles, that was arguably the best A-Ward in how long? Yeah. That was probably A-Ward was better than that.
Yeah.
You could argue.
Yeah. He's good versus Hollow, but he's probably better.
I thought he was better versus Roc. And
the Saurus was a good performance, too, though.
But all three from first to third,
tougher mega fight.
That was one of the, and this is one of the reasons why I said, like Geechi said, 1 million views. The Loso battle, the fact that it was, we gave everybody credit in terms of how much money they won. You know, with the Mayor Mondale situation, I think Roc won 30,000 on the floor. You shouldn't be caring about champion. I ain't going with you, bro. Let me win 30 black. It is what it is. 30,000 on the floor. Or we're not mentioning too, he won 3,000, I believe, in the Spitters Pot League for Battle Academy. So he's already winning awards within a year. Moments, he has that galore as well. Even going against Reed Dollars, you know what I'm saying? Back to Reed like a bookmark. It sounds simple, but watch the battle, and he did way better than I did. I'm going to vacuum a Christian Ashes up in a Dirt Devil. The Airhead bar versus Jazz the Rapper. I thought that was a moment in time right there. This might be simple, but it's way more effective coming from Tay Roc versus Jay West. Smell the Rock is cooking. Shut the building down for 10 seconds. Come on, man. I keep on going and going. I can do the same for Av in a sense too, right? But I just felt like pressure, dangerous situations. If I'm going by the criteria, like Smo said, impact, like come on. And it's not just saying, oh, views matter, views. It kind of goes with the oomph of what's happening here. Like look across them battles, bro. Look across what's happening with when you war. How much Bill collect? How much war? Pardon me. Tay Roc versus Bill got. How much Tay Roc versus anybody got in the situation? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
To me, the only crazy stain on this man's name right now is not, again, I thought he lost clear to Jay. I thought he lost clear to Chef Trez. I thought he beat Bill. I'm not one of the people that's just switching up. I don't know people is different. I recapped it. Bill bought me a TV to replace the one he messed up with him and Rex. And with the TV behind me, so I'm supposed to be biased with Bill, right? I still say Rock won the battle. Just saying. And I can go on and on and on. I thought the Marv won battle in Detroit, but also Av has the Marv won battle, but I think he did good as well. But something about the oomph about between the two. Jerry West, the Serious Jones. I thought the Serious Jones joint was solid. For me, y'all know where I'm going with this one. I wanted Av versus Easy. I wanted, Av versus Twerk. Axe behind the scenes. I wanted the guys to petition and ask league owners, can you book this, please? Because that would have helped my decision. In terms of, oh, shit, he about to have one. But with that being said, I do edge champion to Tay Roc for me.
Ooh, shit getting hot.
I do edge champion for Tay Roc for me.
That's a good one, man. This is a good.
It's 3-2.
It's a 3-2 right now, man. Damn. Yeah,
12.5. 25%.
Tay Roc, Av,
He can change it.
You know what I'm saying? Tay Roc, Av right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Tay Roc went crazy this year.
See what he does.
You know what I'm saying? Av went crazy this year. Like Chilla said, man, like as a battler, I know how difficult that is to, whether you think Bankhead is a big name or not, you take Bankhead at Black Ice Cartel in Milwaukee, that's a road game. You take Prep, you know what I'm saying, Battle Academy, you dig what I'm saying? You taking Loso at Bullpen, A Ward, you dig what I'm saying?
Same
The
weekend.
Riot, same weekend. Big K over at King of the Dot, you know what I'm saying? TBL, you feel me? You getting these battles like Reed Dollars in Philly, you taking Marv 1 in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like these with the target on your back, with everybody trying to get that win against you, like that is one of the most difficult things to do as a battler, is to go into these places and do that night in and night out, and at the late part of his career too. Like Rock been doing this 20 years probably now, damn near, you know what I'm saying? And still giving us high level material. Then on that other end though, man, I look at Av and I say, yo, clear win after clear win versus some of the toughest competition that you gonna get. We talking Hollow the Don, we talking A Ward, you know what I'm saying? We talking Big T, we talking, you know what I mean? Same battler that we just gave him credit for, Marv 1, you know what I'm saying? Like Av was getting busy with a lot of these dudes, man. And like you said, we can't, if dudes don't show up for them and then give they best, can't fault Av for that, because Av night in and night out is saying, I'm going for mine. It's like you coming here playing with me. By now, I think all the battle rap should be on notice. You don't go in there playing with Av because he ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? He going for the 30 every time. He writing for the 30. He ain't trying to be friendly and keep it debatable. He trying to go for the win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way Av raps. That's the way Av battles. You know what I'm saying? I wish the Tay Roc and Av battle would have went down this year.
Oh, man.
Instead of the year before. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the year before, you know. But me just being all the way, like looking at it from me, I done won this belt a few times, right? And the times when I won it, like, quantity and quality mattered so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember it was a time when it was me in the talks with it and Shine was in the talks. I think Shine only had, like, 4 battles or something. So it's like, he didn't lose around or something. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, man, he only did it 4 times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and we did it 10, 15, 20 times, you know what I'm saying? To where people could have been like, all right, man, Geechie might have lost that one. Or it was debatable. But it's like, bro, this every night We going in there. Now the difference with this one is Av ain't just got 4. You know what I'm saying?
Av got 9 of his
Av
own.
got 9 of his own, so he got some quantity and some quality mixed in there. Like EK said, he might not got 3 times in 3 months, but he had some times when he battled twice in a month, a few times up there. You know what I'm saying? And to have those battles and people clearly saying they don't have him losing a battle. It's not really too many people. Like the only one I've heard people kind of debate was Chef Trez.
I had him winning that.
And everybody's got him.
It's
And most
debatable to
people
me, but I
and
still
most
have.
people got to have winning that. You know what I'm saying? So when I come down to looking at it like a champion, somebody that fought, like I feel like fought from the beginning all the way to the end, all the way to giving a hustle a shot at the end of the year. Rock, who was going crazy all year as well. It comes down to when you got in there with Chef Trez, that loss, that fight, like that was the end of the year. If any battle mattered, it was that one to me. Like the fight is on the line right now. The championship is on the line. You know he coming at your neck. Like you clearly you don't fuck up in this battle right here. The belt's yours. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But this the championship on right now. It's like that goes back to when our battle shine that year was like, I can't lose to you, because if I lose to you right now, no matter what I did all year, this is the one right now. It's too close for comfort. Chef Trez could be number 1. That's how big that battle was. It ain't like you was battling a nigga that didn't matter and we could be like, well, I ain't gonna lie, it didn't matter.
4.
This is Chef Trez you was going against right now. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that was the deciding factor. I love you, Rock, but Av is my champion of the year.
Oh!
It's coming down to the fan vote, man.
Hold on, before we open
wanna
that,
have an open
do we
debate?
have open dialogue, open debate?
Well, I mean, Chilla made a good point.
Can we pivot
Yeah, we could talk
someone
some stuff,
down
yeah.
before we get to the fan vote?
Chilla made a good point about, because everything that Chilla spoke about to me was on the impact side. Like he talked about like
30-30.
if we
No, I'm bucking. It's more than that.
if we look at like all these marquee events that we said were like some of the best events this year, if Rock's not a part of it, makes a huge difference in the year. But I just feel like impact is only one part of the equation. And like I said, I mean, I know if we're talking in the grand scheme of things, yes, Tay Roc is a better performer than Av all time, right? But in a situation where you had to perform and you had to control the crowd, and in a time period where we haven't had a big stage event in quite some time, and you go on the biggest stage in battle rap right now and have your best performance that included you having crowd control, beating another showman, because A Ward is not just a person that just goes up there and raps. Like, he's a showman in himself.
Facts.
Outperforming him, it just holds a lot of weight to me. And then on top of that, I'm not trying to double dip in consistency. But when you do have a performance in the Trez battle, or even in the Loso battle where he won, not going to penalize him for winning, but like when you stumble or choke in that, it takes away from your performance. And then
What battle?
the specific, I'll point to the Chef Trez performance. I feel like when you choke in a battle like that, where like Geechee mentioned, championship type situation, it's like, yo, that takes away from it. You know what I'm saying? And then for me personally, like I said, the criteria is split to me. Like, I can see a 4-2 to Tay Roc's way, but I have it 3-3. And then when I just look at the fact that Av this year, in my opinion, added more tools into his arsenal, was a better angler, right? Added that to his arsenal, made third round his staple. His best round was his third round. Like the career breakdown talks, that was his shit this year. How he talked to Rose, how he talked to A Ward, how he talked to Hollow, how he talked to all these guys. Even Chef Trez, he had a little bit of talking in that battle too. And then just all the, again, I think there's a discrepancy in my, not discrepancy, but I think Av clearly has better performance than Tay Roc this year.
You want to name him?
Yes, I can. I'll go. I have quotables. I can go to the Rosenberg battle.
I already quoted, so I mean.
Wonder why your name is froze, because your career has been stuck in the same spot. Rock rose in the mouth like a tango dancer. Hospital stocks can stop me from sliding. Hollow, you jumped in the water and came out dry snitching. Like and then the whole and then even the whole could give a fuck about God tears when I'm the cause of your mothers. Like, he has a lot of crazy shit against everybody. Trez third round. Now back to my brother, like a Double Dragons poster. Body plugs like EKGs. The Happy Meal scheme that he did, and then the not afraid to pop 3 of them things in Florida like James Evans. Like, he has a lot of great material. A Ward, 10 thou on tablets like the 10 Commandments. Give a horse wings like TriStar. Drop bread to get back like Hansel and Gretel. Like, these are like lines that I remember off of just watching it. Like, this guy is not only a person that was clearly winning battles, but he was also adding more tools into his arsenal while doing it. And when we talk about impact, right, I think Roc is naturally going to have impact. And I'm not saying that he's not the most impactful battle of the year, because he is. But another part of impact was garnering a lot of momentum this year, and I feel like Av did that. I feel like this is the most Av has been talked about in his career.
Yeah, and this is like I said, I appreciate winning. So that's why I got Av. But I'd be a liar if I said by our Cody criteria, I wouldn't have Roc. You know, that's kind of the hard part.
I might be
That's
fine.
Yo.
So do you not go by the
criteria? Right?
Now they pick and choose, Geech. That's why it's like as a battler, it's like
if we go by the
if we go by the
criteria,
go
I
by
feel
the
like
criteria,
if
right?
like
If we go by, all right, so
But-
Roc got impact, right? And I don't think there's nothing to talk about there. The views he puts up is not just marginally better. There's probably nobody with better YouTube numbers in the game than Tay Roc right now. Moments, you know what I'm saying? He's just simply more of a moment maker than Av. That's the epitome of it. Strength of schedule, he took harder fights. There's nothing to talk about there. So then with Av, you got consistency because he doesn't take clear losses. And then, material is even close to an extent, but I think Av was more varied. The problem is performance, man, right? And while Av does have a big stage, 1,000-person, he's not a better performer than Tay Roc. He's not a better performer than Tay. It's just point blank. Period. It's as simple as that. Like the amount of performance.
collective performance was crazy.
Yeah, if we were
battle
to
of the year
stack
candidate.
If
Like
we- and
to
if
me
we were to
that
stack up-
matters, right?
If we were to stack up two, we looked at the sheet in terms of votes. When it came to body of the year, Av had one with Big T, but Roc had a higher one. Roc had a higher one with Reed Dollars. When we look at battle of the year, Av don't got one. Roc and Bill Collector, you know what I'm saying, was high up there. And and I will repeat again, I really do think winning and having a perfect record is what more can you ask for? But if this is Cody and we're going by Cody criteria, wouldn't it be crazy for me to say one guy got criteria, but I just pick the other?
Well, hold on. So here's my thing, Smo, and this is where I would challenge the Av people, because I understand giving him consistency, right?
And material.
Cool. My thing would be, if you've had nine fights?
Yeah, he had 10 total battles, 9 3-rounders. Roc has 16 total battles and 16 total battles, with 12 of them being 3-round battles.
So 3-rounders. Like, for me, I understand Av getting the consistency, and I understand that we're applauding that he's probably 9-0 in those 3-rounders.
He couldn't have been more consistent if he tried.
But for me, no shade, if 40% of those wins are Big T, Don Marino, and Hustle, personally,
Straight.
Personally,
That's a straight, Geese.
for me,
3 points, 1 strike.
for me, I can't give this I can't put the same weight
On his year.
on his year and on the consistency, because if I'm just looking at Av, I'm saying, okay, Marv, I love Froze, but he's an announcer.
Whoa.
Nah,
Whoa.
not to say that he's not a good battler, but he was in the middle of, you know what I'm saying? Like he had
Transition period.
you know what I'm saying? He was in a transition period, right?
He been chilling.
And that mentally for me, that kind of makes me think his heart is not where where it's supposed to be as a battler, right? So Marv, and then Hollow, Trez, 40 Ward, right?
They both got 2 judge wins, by the way.
Let me.
That's Marv, Hollow, Trez, 40 Ward. For me,
Yeah,
that's not champion of the year.
Okay, let me say this so I
For me.
so I can give Jay Black his seat back. But to put a finer point on what Chilla originally said, right? it's like basketball, free to wave. But
Free to wave.
whenever like a player's struggling, you take them off the bench, not because you have better players, but they get to play against worse competition, right? When you're not headlining a battle, and Av hasn't done that nearly as much as Tay Roc did this year, fans in the crowd are so much more happier to cheer for you when you're like the second or third on. They're not drunk, they're not fatigued. And it's like an open bar situation at a wedding. You're like, oh shit, that's here? I didn't even realize
Early in
it.
the
Now I'm
night
just happy
energy.
it exists. And when you're talking about performance and strength of schedule, you gotta place that in the fact that like people have expectations on Tay Roc when you headline. The expectations for Av were half at best. The second thing I want to say is impact. Boy, I woke up in America on a Super Bowl Sunday when Kendrick Lamar was saying Tay Roc's name on an interview. Yeah. On a Super Bowl Sunday. What are we talking about when we talk about impact, bro? At the height of his career, at the height of one of the biggest rap moments ever, this nigga's giving praise to Tay Roc. Yeah. I know we can't weight one category that much, but when it's that much of an impact, it's really hard to argue.
No, I'm not mad at that. I think, but the argument. No, he can't stay because we got to go have a conversation. Let's have this conversation. Nah, but here's the thing. I wouldn't argue impact. I already went on record saying I feel like Tay Roc was the most impactful battler of the year, right? But the headliner one, that's why I'm lost at because like we've had other champions of the years that haven't really headlined that many cards. Like Rum Nitty was a thief in the night to a lot of people, and he didn't really headline that many cards, but he still had a stellar year, right? And I feel like a lot of times headliners could just be you're just more tenured. And not to say it that way, I'm not saying that's the only reason why Tay Roc is getting headlines, but I don't necessarily use that as a measuring stick of your impact. Because you could be the headline, and sometimes headlines are not even great battles. That don't happen. That's not applying to Tay Roc's case, but I don't know if that's directly like an implication of his impact on the year. Like if you're saying like his involvement in the stuff that he's doing in the ring, I'll give you that. But the headliner part, I don't know how that.
I would say if it's not directly applying to Tay Roc's case, you don't have a case.
Yeah, I'm trying to be specific in this.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie. I mean, a headliner.
If you don't make it apply to Tay Roc,
because my thing is, if there's one category that's absolutely not debatable, not even close, it's Tay Roc and impact.
Yeah.
Like he's the most impactful battle rapper in the world right now. It's just not. What did him and Big K do? I think 800 something K. You just said he's gonna give the Riot his first million view battle, right? That's the first on the Riot. Bill
he's gonna get A-Ward his first mil.
That was the Calico's first event. I think they did 700K or something like that going on now. So
that'll hit a mil in the year.
Like I said, going back to the criteria, and I guess y'all are gonna be unhappy with me, man. But it's the reality of it is that I feel I like winning, but I can't be on the Cody panel and then just say. Because I think a good point that y'all make too is what's the point in the criteria if you're just not gonna go by the criteria once it's time.
You said that to say?
You know what he's saying, Black.
I gotta
Shake my hand, Black.
I gotta
shake my hand, Black.
Shake
Shake my hand, Black. Come on, Black.
And I walked in here, and I'm not gonna lie, for a good period of time I've had Av as my Cody, which is why it's the vote that I made. But I gotta be fair. If I got the guy as a better performer, because I think Tay Roc is a better performer in battle rap, I got him in performance, I got him in impact, I got him in strength of schedule, and moments. And I have it clear. Like I don't even have a really debatable category there. I think it's fair to say that Tay Roc then would win 4-2, and he would have my vote for champion of the year in 2024.
All right, man. In a surprising turn of events.
Hold on. We got it. Let me get my calculator.
I respect
out.
the honesty there.
Hold on.
I respect the
Hold on,
honesty.
it's not
I
over.
respect the honesty.
Because
It's
I
not
love
over.
winning.
It's not over.
I love winning, but I can't come up here with how much I base everything
it's not
off of.
over.
I can't do a
Fan
2
vote
to
can tie
20
it
on
up, I think,
criteria and then just decide I'm not doing criteria for number one because I appreciate
I
something.
think the fan vote can tie it up still.
Yeah,
So it's 12.5 times 4.
Right?
that's 50%.
Yeah, it'd be 50%.
Fan
We
vote
still
can
got
tie
to
it
fight.
up.
It's not over. Does anybody want to change or flip or before we open this envelope?
Stick with mine, man. Salute to both of them MCs, though.
Salute to Av. Salute to
Crazy
Roc.
year from both of them, man. Salute to Roc.
My
Salute
brother.
to Av. Whoever win it deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Crazy.
Incredible year by them.
Wait, so with that being said, we only have one vote for Av right now, right?
So then
No,
it would-
two.
Rob would already have
Oh, yeah,
it,
Geechie.
Lang and Geech. Yeah.
12 point.
Oh, no, that's right.
Wait, so you can only
1.5
tie
times
this.
4 is 50, but then we
Fan vote
if
can
it's
tie it.
If it's tied, I think all we would do is literally do the criteria.
Yeah, we have
I
to
think
do
we
the
literally
criteria.
have
Yeah,
to
we
do the
have
criteria,
to.
and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I thought of is that if it was tied, we would go to criteria.
So it's 50
I'm going to
and-
vote for Av, and I'm going to give criteria to Tay Roc if it's tied. And that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like,
Hey, man, but at the
It's
end of the
50
If Av
50%.
wins if you vote Av and Av wins the fan vote, Av wins.
but I can't go against.
I was just
can't
saying,
discuss
but-
it when I'm asked, yo, what we're basing it off of, I got Rock.
Just
but I
let
got
us- you know what I'm
Av,
saying?
so,
Like,
like,
just-
that's-
Yeah.
I-
But-
and
but-
that's-
this one, though, this is
but-
good. This is
It's
good.
good.
Yeah, it's
It's a
suspense
goodie.
right
Yeah.
now. Y'all looking at y'all trying to figure
It's a
out what's
goodie.
happening.
It's lit in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's lit up
It's
in
lit.
here. We know who gonna win.
This is you want, right? Champion of the year, man.
Yeah.
This is an event.
Change is heavy, but if it's
Tank Davis just did it.
I got you.
What? It's what happens.
Niggas wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no Tank. Hey, listen, we not doing that. Ain't no Lamont Roach and Tank Davis shit going on. Listen, we gonna figure something out. You hear me?
go.
Up here playing. Last thing I would say is again, salute to Av, salute to Tay Roc.
Salute to Av, salute to Rock.
I feel like y'all said my arguments, but I will take away. Shout out to Kendrick. You know, Kendrick Lamar shouting out Tay Roc. First of all, happened in 2025.
Yeah.
Happened in 2024, and I just think that's not going to help his case for champion year. So I want to knock that one off right there.
EK was in his bag though.
No, he was in his bag. No, he was in
Yeah,
I
yeah.
respect.
Give me more impact than that. What's going on?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about here? This shit?
I mean, that's it, right? With that being said, nobody's changing. Lang, you made it. You doubled down on your case, so you good. GEECHI Gotti's
Yeah,
good.
Gucci, man.
It is.
Chilla done doubled down, and you
Yeah.
switched.
Had to switch.
All right. With that being said, let's open this fan vote.
Then we gotta talk about performance again.
Cody. Oh shit.
All right.
I feel like
Getting thick.
yeah.
First and foremost, that's what I want to say before we get into what I'm about to read off. No. This. With all due respect, I know we on champion. I respect everybody involved, but this is disgusting.
Man.
And the reason I'm saying this is disgusting because we hear all these comments of what should happen, what shouldn't happen. To get this person a belt,
I don't
give
care how
Ab the
niggas
belt,
feel about
give
this
Tay
panel.
Roc this
Yeah.
belt.
Niggas didn't
Give-
vote. I don't
Y'all
want to
didn't
hear
vote.
shit.
Give
I
this
don't wanna
person
hear
give
shit.
this person about all these tweets, all this stuff. In second place, no, hold on, let's do third. Let's do third. In third place, with 4 votes, New Jersey Twerk.
4 votes.
Hold on, and that's for third place. And what's disgusting about this? He needed those votes last year.
Facts.
I was mad
That's not the hour.
at him at 7. He got
Okay.
third.
In second place,
Oh my god.
with 12 votes. 12 votes gets you second place? Damn. Swamp.
Swamp got 12
Wait, Tom got
votes.
second place.
Swamp is in second place.
Oh shit. So somebody's not even in the.
Hey, they vote for their people.
In first place,
They didn't vote for their
in
people.
first place
Hey, what?
with hold on, in first place with 35 votes is Av. Wait a minute. Also in in first place is Tay Roc.
What the?
35 votes apiece.
So wait, what? How do you even wait? How does that even work?
I
It
mean,
cancels, right?
It cancels and Rock will win.
So then it.
That's
Well, unless
disgusting.
we have to do
It's
criteria to. we
It's
have to-
di-
No, Rock will
Nah,
win.
it's
not
disgusting.
tied. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's
Even
right.
Both got
even
first.
if
Oh,
I
that's
get
right.
thousands of tweets,
Yeah.
bro. I get thousands.
70 votes for the number one is unacceptable.
That's disgusting.
That's unacceptable,
They
man.
could have stole this shit.
Unacceptable,
They
man.
could have stole it.
Unacceptable, man.
yo, didn't
Unacceptable,
last year
man.
The fan vote decided it by like point.
A small
It was-
percentage.
it was-
3%.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no spaces about
That's
this shit.
disgusting.
Nothing.
Nothing. Y'all didn't
Y'all got
vote.
100, 200 people in space. Y'all couldn't steal it.
100 people voted total.
Thirty-
Really?
That's
35
disgusting.
70 and
That's
12
gross.
is 82 plus 4. We got 86 total votes. 86 donators. You know what I'm saying?
So if it was
That puts
if it
us in
was
a conundrum.
3-3, we would have just went to. It would've been
criteria.
That puts us
50
in a
possible.
that puts us in a bad spot. I ain't gonna hold you.
So
Yeah.
do we do a table wide criteria either way? Like
Nah, because it's not tied.
It's not tied.
It's not tied. Yeah,
No,
like
Rock
it's
will
not
win.
tied,
Rock
yeah.
wins.
Rock will win because
Rock
we
will
both
win.
got Av Y'all 4 got Roc.
Roc.
And
Av
then,
is,
and then
if Av gets 36 votes
if
instead
he
of
would have had
35,
36
it's a
instead
tie.
of 35, it would have been a tie. Yeah.
In fairness, hold on. In fairness to Av, the fan vote always went to one person. So I'm not finna say, okay, both of them get 12.5%, and then Roc wins.
Yeah.
The fan
Neither
vote has
of them.
always go to one person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Enough fans ain't vote this year.
But they tied, right?
they tied. Yeah, they tied.
35 votes apiece.
I don't even know what you do because then you would just go off our votes, and then our votes
It'd be Tay Roc.
would have Tay Roc as champion of the. I mean, listen, you gotta call it, but
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, that's the
That's
bigger travesty
crazy.
than who wins
That's
is the
crazy.
fact that nobody really been supporting it. Nobody been
That's
really taking it
that's crazy,
serious.
bro.
You know what I'm saying, this
35 votes.
year. Yeah.
That's crazy. Last year it was like 106
100,
something.
100 or something.
And years before that, it was way
More
more.
than
way
It was
higher.
Thousands down there used to be voting. 500 people, 400 people used to be making their donations. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro.
Listen, I ain't really playing.
Just for
this.
us
I
to
ain't
see a
gonna hold you.
spaces with 150 people telling us how bad of a job we did.
Oh yeah. But I'm glad I'm on the panel because I'm gonna tell y'all.
I don't like
fuck
spaces,
you.
but I'm gonna pull up
Hope
to
this
I'm gonna
can
pull up
get-
to those
don't
spaces.
get this edited, but this is why I geek up for Stone Cold. Y'all been on bullshit all year, man. These dudes both had a great year. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the fans had the opportunity to vote. So that means you can't complain with nobody on the panel because all you gotta do is put $1, $5 something to get your vote. $5, you get your vote in there. There you go. You know, that's all it takes. And y'all love these battlers that much. You say that you want to watch these dudes win and they deserve this and you deserve that. I've seen people argue, like you said, that said, oh man, y'all just gonna give it to Roc because it is. Well, then you could have voted for your person. Or y'all just gonna give it to Av because it is. You could have voted for your person. Like you said, y'all was gonna give it to Swamp. It was people who argued, like you said, twerk. It was people that was saying Sharon. Like whoever your vote could have been for, you should have put your money up and then made that vote count to where it would have meant something to these battlers and show your support of them. Because at the end of the day, man, if you ain't voting, you're not doing nothing. You just in there talking. I mean, there's no reason to even had nothing to say. It's 70 votes in the total for the number one to win it. That's not even good anyway. That's not even to show who the true champion is because we don't know if they just. You know what I'm saying? 35 motherfuckers is anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not even y'all, the battle rap community even coming together to really try to pick this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's, like he said, that's disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting.
I'm gonna get some backlash to the battle rappers too. Like, how many times did y'all share GoFundMe? Like,
Come on, man.
how many
Facts.
times? I've seen compilations here and there, but it's like you got to this vote for me. Here's the link. Shout out to Jazz. I thought Jazz would have won 3 wars.
Facts.
Cause she vote for
She
me,
was
vote for
showing-
me.
yeah,
Like,
she was doing the voting. I personally put $20 in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Had my own shit in there, man. You know what I mean? I do that every year, even when I didn't want it, man. It's like just to throw something in the pot, man. Just to keep it going, just to share it and get people going. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, man, even the battlers, when y'all feel like y'all not finna win it or y'all not top 20, it don't matter. It's still a prestigious award, man. It's just like MVP in basketball. We all still should be invested in it and want to see it and really care about it. You know, you can get mad and say, well, I don't respect these people's opinions, but like I've seen this man countless year after year say, well, make your own award. We've seen other people try for like one time and never do it again, never give nothing else to it. So nobody opinion you're gonna respect because nobody else is giving out awards. Then when you give somebody any award, they don't respect it anyway. It's other people that do it that try to give it out and y'all don't even share them awards either. So it's like y'all don't respect when people try to do anything for this culture that's in a positive light. But if we were sitting up here talking about snitches and pedophiles, we have thousands of dollars getting poured into it to talk about that all day long. We talking about the shit that we here for, which is battle rap and your bars and your work ethic and what you do. Yeah, nobody got nothing to say about it, man. But I guarantee you, while y'all watching this, y'all gonna be somewhere live like, man, this is crazy. This don't make sense, man. Well, it's y'all fault.
the amount of votes don't make sense. I ain't gonna hold
It
you.
don't make no sense, man.
But we have
Less
to
than
come to a
100 total.
conclusion. What do y'all think should happen here?
I mean, you gotta think.
There's no defense. To me, it's not definitive.
Me and him picked Av, but being fair with the rules, Roc won the votes.
Yeah, and even and this is kind of what I said regarding my vote a second ago. Let's say that it stayed the way it was gonna. That wasn't gonna decide anything.
No, it would have been even. It would have been
It
even.
would have been 50-50.
It would've been 50, and it would've been a
my-
draw.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
my thing that it would have went to is just table-wide criteria.
Yeah.
Where we all hold it up per category.
Yeah.
And like I said, I kind of expedited it by the change that I made, but I have Tay Roc winning 4 categories, and with that, that means that if we can't go off that,
Yeah,
we're
we would
going
do
off our
criteria,
votes,
yeah.
and that means it would be 4 votes to 2.
And then even
which
if it
means
was-
that Tay Roc is your champion of the year for 2024. Then.
And even if it was tied in criteria, right, it would still go to an individual vote, and there'd be more people that would have Tay Roc.
And it would just be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
that being said.
And it's not, and I don't even want it to be an asterisk next to these dudes because they
Absolutely
both
not.
deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So like Tay Roc, you super deserve this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like deserve the money, deserve the belt, deserve the accolades, everything that come with it. We just upset that the fans, the outpour of the fans didn't even show up for somebody like that this year. Or Av, if you would have won it, you super deserved it. And we upset that the fans didn't have that, you know what I mean, that same energy. Look at Swamp, got the fan vote, but only 12 votes. So even if y'all felt like that was your champion, only 12 of y'all felt like that. Twerk, if y'all felt like that was your champion, only 4 of y'all felt like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like this is crazy, man. You know what I mean? But definitely, like you said, I feel like being fair to Rock, who got the votes, would be to give it to him. But if y'all want to do the criteria just to, you know what I mean, just to be unanimous, I'm with that too. But I don't.
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
We can just do it just to, you know,
just to be fair to the
cover our tracks.
Yeah.
You know.
EK, what did you say? What do you say? What do you think?
Oh, I just didn't. I appreciate what Geechie said. I just didn't want this. Whoever won the champion of the year.
There's no asterisk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to
Yeah.
make sure when you set a part aside, just congratulate the person.
We
who
definitely
won
do.
the award, you know?
Definitely do. Hell yeah.
Honestly, it would have been lit if it was 50-50. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
man.
50-50
Battle
would've been
for it,
crazy.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just battle for
Yeah,
it.
man. They can battle again. I'm into rematches, man.
That'd have
You know
been.
what I'm saying?
That'd
Rematches,
Hey, Smo.
man. Rematches, man. Rematches, man.
Battle
I
for it,
feel,
motherfucker.
But like one way
I
or
ain't
another,
mad
I
at
want to
that.
came down to 4-2 criteria. So that's just for me, like, cause it's outside of
About
Lynn's
to pay
perspective,
Smo
I'm still thinking
$100,
Rock
y'all. You gonna
performance.
change
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I can't
Me
speak for
too.
everyone, but I think everyone else here would give Rock performance as well, man. Right?
I got Rock on performance.
He's a performer, so Rock would get performance, right? Rock would get impact. He would get strength of schedule.
Yeah.
Moments.
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 And then moments will go to table.
And I
like,
think Av get consistency and material. And even consistency is still could be argued because,
So
like you
even
said,
then-
back-to-back battles on weekends and stuff like that is consistency
even
as a
then, you'd be
motherfucker.
giving Rock
Yeah.
4 the 6 criteria. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's if that's what
I can see that. I can see that being argued.
We
Yeah.
got to keep that as consistent as possible.
So it was strength of schedule, Tay Roc, impact, Tay Roc, consistency, Av, moments, Tay Roc, performance, Tay Roc,
Yep.
material.
Yeah.
Lang will argue me down to say half. So that's still 4-2.
And with that being said, it sounds
2024.
like the champion of the year.
Tay Roc! Yo, Rock! That's right! Gun title representative, gun board king, logo is you all real battle rap man is all 24
Yes, sir.
champion of the year, man.
Congratulations to Tay Roc, but I'm gonna get on you, Tay Roc. I don't think you shared the link, champ. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm be 1,000.
No, that's real.
I think your genuine core supporter fans put you at 35, but I want to know between you and your team, with all respect,
Yeah.
'cause I'm gonna see y'all. Who voted though? Who voted?
Yeah.
You tell
Because
me
he
one
didn't
or
even
two or
get
three
no
or four.
top 3
he
votes.
Didn't do nothing.
Except like that 35 is not numbered. Like you would think he would have like 100 votes as big
He
as his
thought-
name
he
is.
thought he was
Av,
big.
yeah, Av could have 100
people
votes.
in for him.
Yeah. Like votes of all time for all the battle like dudes who won that shit. Like this is the lowest I've ever seen somebody get. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's people that tried for Av. I think with
Yeah.
Av gotten votes, I think people actually tried to go for my person.
Shout out the boss,
as well.
too.
The
Shout
boss,
out the
I feel like
boss.
the
So,
boss
yeah, I
had
seen
a
the
space
boss
for him,
sharing
too.
it. She did.
So
yeah.
she shared it.
She
So
definitely was sharing it. seen
I
her
do.
sharing
I
it.
do want to say because I mentioned earlier, right, that Tay Roc has had like a career renaissance post Daylight Battle, post 2020, and like he just completely revamped, his style and his career and whatnot. I think it's dope that this can be added to that chapter of that career renaissance. So salute to Rock, especially, and it's funny because I said in the spaces like he's the only battler to be runner-up for Cody 2 times.
yeah, he's about to go for a third.
I'm about to say,
He's about to put him in for a
third times is the charm. No
Yeah,
runner-up.
man.
I do congratulate Tay Roc, you know what I'm saying, for having an amazing year, being one of the most impactful artists, not only this year, but of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're the champion.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations. I'll leave it at that.
Congratulations.
Salute.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about the ceremony at some point.
Yeah.
Rock, get in contact with me immediately. Salute to Av. Av, keep working. I thought what you did was amazing as well.
Shout out Av. Shout out
Yeah,
Av.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
Av.
we Av.
Shout out
All
Av.
respect and love.
Shout out Swamp, Trez, Nitty, Sharon,
Sharon,
all the
Twerk,
top
yeah.
6, man. Salute all y'all, man. Y'all, you know what I mean?
And everyone that made the 20.
Yeah, and everyone who made the 20, yeah.
Stick, official, T-Rex,
Yeah.
JC, Coffee Brown, Miss Hustle, John Don,
Yeah.
Jack Rapper, Fonz, A-Ward,
Yeah.
Top, Twerk, Nitty,
The
Sugar,
honorable mentions, you know what I'm saying? Capo, who was in the 24-minute.
Clone as well.
Clone as well, man. King franchise, we brung y'all names up, man. Bill Collector. A lot of folks who, you know, had great years, man. Salute to y'all, man.
We have 4 ladies in the top 20 this year.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Salute to them ladies for sure, man. Jazz,
They done pushed
Coffee,
some people out.
Official.
Hustle and
Hustle.
Official. You know what I'm
We hope
saying?
to see quality in 2025, man, because there's
Yeah.
more to go. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And maybe if everybody heeds the message and if everybody loves battle rap as much as they claim
Yeah.
at the time putting a battle rap, you know, you would hope that you love battle rap. You know what I'm saying? If you watched
Yeah.
up this panel to the end, or if
Yeah.
the way that you cheer for your artist or tweet about it every day, we'll hope that in terms of the turnout, there's more, and that we still have the same quality we had from 2024.
That's a
Because
fact.
Obviously, we have a lot of top tiers, and people becoming top tier doing it the highest.
That's a fact, man. That's
Okay.
a fact.
There you have it. First and foremost, shout out to David Campbell. Appreciate you, the work that you put in and supporting this channel as well. So that's it. Shout out to David Campbell.
Salute, David
Shout
Campbell.
out, shout out.
Salute.
Champions.
Y'all niggas not exciting, that's why they pay more for me than you. That's why almost 50 battles in URL, what's more for me to do? I really had fun with this shit, I might do 100 and done with this shit. Really, I do what I want in this shit, nigga. You know how long I've been running this shit. I'm the kid that get called for damn near every known man summer event. Smack call me to put a bullet in you, I'ma show up 100%.